partially seen here, but that's something that we've seen time and time again all throughout history. So I just say we love our brother. We're going to end exactly what the hell has been going on, and we're going to end it now, because I don't care if you're a blood or a crib, you're my brother. And we're going to end that, but we need to understand that there is a bigger enemy that continues to keep this feud going. And we're going to point out who the enemy is. We're going to make sure we bring the justice all the way.
He actually tweeted beforehand, it's good to have strong enemies. What did you make of that?
I saw that too. Nipsey was not a stupid individual by far. The brother was very intelligent. He was highly intelligent. And because of this, he knew certain climates that were being involved and certain things were going on around him. So for him to say that it's good to have strong enemies, yes, in one way it is, because it helps you to see what you're made of as a man or as a woman or as a person. So he became strong because he came from a hard environment just like all the rest of us. And he knew what he was made of, so he knew that if he had strong enemies, it would help to encourage him to keep building himself up as a man for his community. So that's
now, how is he going to be remembered, and what would you say to his fans who are obviously going to be mourning?
In my opinion, Nipsey will be remembered as a hood savior, as a powerful young prince who came out of the hood, but then he came back to the hood to revolutionize the hood. He was one of the only ones to step out, make the money, get the bag, and then bring the bag back to the community. And that's what he will be remembered for. Every artist needs to do the same damn thing and stop acting as though it's better outside of your own damn hood. That's what he's going to be remembered for, and that's what we love our brother.
All right, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Brother, I appreciate you on that. Yeah, we're going to keep this going, man. We don't have no more time for this, man.
Brother, I just got one question.
Yes, sir.
You know he was going to do a documentary about their percent.
Yes.
Do you think that had anything going on right now? My question is, was it gang-related, as they're trying to say, or was it government?
I'll tell you the facts on this.
Yes, sir.
It was the enemy
Yes, sir.
using gang members
Yes,
to
sir.
try to make it seem as though it was gang related.
Yes, sir.
Okay? I got the information from his family.
Yes, sir.
It was not regarding the documentary because the pharmaceutical industry has been exposed thoroughly.
Yes,
But
sir.
they will continue to be exposed. However, like I said, it was the enemy doing this because they've been practicing military drills in downtown LA for a couple months now, and they need a justifiable reason
So do you think
to bring
they're
down the
trying
National
to
Guard.
incite something
Of
with
course.
us as a people?
We have not had a major gang war in a long time,
Yes, sir.
so they don't have a reason to bring down the National Guard. But
sir.
if they can incite a war, which this will do that, then they can have a justifiable reason to bring down the National Guard to once again say, oh, black folks are still trouble. Look at these Bloods and these Crips. This is terrible. Because we have we woken up. We got children out here now.
sir.
A lot of us understand, okay, we Bloods and Crips, but we got to go to work. We got to eat. And so it's not like it used to be. But that's something that they needed a reason for, which is bring down the National Guard to lock us all up. And also genocidally murder a large group of us as well.
So what's some advice you would give the community right now on how we should move, sir?
Do not retaliate against your brother or sister right now.
Yes, sir.
Don't do that shit no more. Because not any of us out here did this to one another. Do not do that anymore. The government has a very good way of turning a black man against a black woman, and a black woman against herself, and a black man against himself and his own people, and a brown man against his own people. Do not fall into the same trick. That's all I'm saying. Right now, you got to come together. That's the point. You got to come together. Right now, this is what Brother Nipsey would want us to do. Come together. Come together. Black, brown, blood, Crip. The original purpose of a Crip, community resistance in progress. It was the community coming together to resist white supremacy, and particularly racist white police officers. That's what the origin of the Crips were. So it ain't got nothing to do with us killing one another. If we do that, then they will be all out here like they already are doing right now, slave patrolling us slaves, and they will lock all of us up.
I don't see one brother.
No, of course not.
Be like, yo, chill.
Of course not.
You feel me?
That is another
Where's the
psychological
community?
game because they want you to see that, oh, look at here. No black officers. Well, hey, we must be your friends. We are here to save you. We're your savior. And they occupy, of course. They are an occupying force. We know this.
They need to stop that.
We know this. Of course.
They shot my rock wallet.
See,
Because I was,
yeah, brother.
because
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
filming they butt.
I'll just tell you this, brother.
Yeah.
Stop filming so much and put the phones down and do more. I'm gonna say that. Of course, have the person with the weakest punch, have them with the camera, and then you handle business. If you see a brother putting his hands on a black woman, handle business. If you see a police officer doing something wrong, at least stand up and say something, because the moment we do this, less of this will happen. Very simple, brother. We have to stop being so afraid of dying. Stop being afraid of dying. What the hell is it? Of course, brother, it's okay.
Young niggas, they want to die for popping perkies.
Look, man,
overdosing on lean.
The time is over. That's all I'm saying.
Black officers,
the time is over.
Because they arrest the young ones when they're like 10 and 12 years old.
I'm not concerned, brother.
So they can't.
I'm not concerned about a slave patroller doing his job. I'm concerned about my people not doing our job, and that's the one thing we need to get under our belt.
When they take the book bags and dump
Of
their book
course,
bags and harass the young,
of course. If we police ourselves, we don't need them to police us. That's the point. We don't need it.
Black officers in our neighborhood.
Yes, sir. Appreciate my brother. Absolutely.
Big on these cowards videotaping old women.
Oh yeah, brother.
Women
That's what I'm saying. The same situation. It's going to continue to happen until we do something about it. It's very simple. It's very simple. That's all I'm saying, brother. Brother, yes, sir.
And Hardline when they shot the rock.
Oh yes, sir.
When they had the hand caught.
That was
That was me.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? This stuff right here got to stop.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And it will.
And then he was a positive brother.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's why.
And see, when you positive, that's the ones that go.
Absolutely.
You know, they want the old crazy one to still be out here on the street.
You inspire slaves to rise up and retaliate when you look like you are a slave.
Then they got new niggas that's Hispanics, that's police. You know what I'm saying? See, they used to have us, but now they got Hispanics doing what we used to do.
I wouldn't want to work for them. The enemy's going to halfway where they want to work for them, brother.
That's all right, though. It's going to always change. The first shall be last and the last shall be first.
Yes, sir.
He wants to know what happened.
Oh, you said he wants to know what happened?
Yeah. Explain to him what happened.
Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
Nipsey
That's why he's
Hussle
here.
Was murdered. You understand? He was murdered. And we don't know why entirely. But it was people who wanted to. They killed him. And they had their own reason. But we know that the government has a bigger reason as to why they allowed that to happen. So this is something that has to stop gang violence. It's something that's a part of it. The U.S. government and the police and how they operate is a part of it. Envy and jealousy is a part of it. You know, so that's what happened here. But I want you to understand, we're going to get down to the bottom of it. We're going to stop doing this. We need to come together as family, regardless. You understand? All right.
That's why he's here. That's why he's here.
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you as well. So brother Jose right here. Jose. Yeah, man.
That's why he's here. And he brought his flowers, but I don't think he...
That's okay. He'll be able to, when they take the tape off, you'll be able to go lay him down. And
Yeah, but he's gone.
yeah, I know. They have him.
Where is
He was at the hospital. But they said they reported right after he was shot that he died. Soon after.
He's not there anymore.
No. But this should be a message to all of us right now. This should wake us all up right now. There's nothing else we got to say, man.
Let's stop the hate.
Oh, we have to.
Right?
We have to, yeah. We're not each other's enemy. That's the point. We're really not. The enemy is the same one who's been doing the same thing to all of us from the beginning since we got here. It's the same one. My brother, how you doing? Yeah, brother, Nipsey's gone, bro. Yeah, he's gone, man. But you know, we're going to make it happen. Turn this anger into unity and watch it happen.
I follow you, and I noticed, like this brother and some other brothers that you guys are on a particular level and so on. You guys have serious disagreements. I've seen some of you guys have serious disagreements. But I would like to see, you may know who I'm talking about, who not, but I'd like to see you guys wake up. And whatever the disagreements are that you guys have had, I can't speak specifically to the exact point right now because my mind, I can't recall the exact video that You know what I'm saying? But I'd like to see whomever that you have serious disagreements with, politically speaking, on concepts and things like that. I'd like to see you guys.
Oh yeah, I don't have any with anyone actually. It's there was one, and I've already reached out to him, and we have each other's numbers. So whenever he wants to do something, that's already open. But everybody else, we're all on the same page.
Yeah, because I just hate to see strong brothers guys with the knowledge. That's the thing. With knowledge.
Yes.
Like there's this guy, I don't know if you heard of him, you probably have, but he has a cult out in another country. Point is people go to him for leadership. And they debate and argue and fight, and they're brothers with knowledge, and that's the point.
And that's what we're going to change. You know, that's something that I changed thoroughly. I push unity. That's what I push all day long. Because this right here, this is reality right here.
Yeah.
This is what you will get. You understand? The moment you keep divided against your own people, this is what you will get. That's what we get. And he's our responsibility. That's the point.
There's a conversation of people have mentioned, that there was a post where someone was There's a feeling in the air amongst all of us.
But you know what, brother?
When we get that feeling about the next influencer that's going to come our way, we have to act on that feeling fast.
It's our time. You're absolutely right. And that's why it's our time to unite, come together, protect one another, and separate from the system and do something for ourselves. That's all it is. It's really that simple. There's no more arguing, no more. It's like, no. We are not free yet as a people. Come together, unite, pull your resources, do something for your damn self. Everybody else has their own everything, except for us. So I'm not arguing with no black man about nothing. Either you get with uniting and come together and do something for us, or you can leave. You can miss me with that. Get the hell out of my way.
Just get out the way.
Let's just get out the way. You go do your thing. You stay over there. Whether if you wear a blue rag or a red rag, you're my brother. I grew up in a Crip family.
I grew
up in a Crip family.
I remember I saw an image of him, of Nipsey, and he had some Bloods with him, and it was linked up. It was literally linked up, and I was like, he's moving in the right direction. When I saw that, I was like,
He follows Farrakhan, brother. He started to understand. He's a good brother. That's why he came back to the hood. He came back to the hood like, I'm done with this nonsense. I'm going to give back. I'm going to do what I can. Build a store in the hood. He was bringing back technology for computer engineering to the hood. He was getting a lot of people jobs. Brother was put a lot of people on.
Yes. He was educating people on finance.
Oh, yeah. Brother was smart.
Flip things.
He was smart. He was not a dumb brother at all. He was very intelligent. So that's why we have to start. We have to use that example and do the same thing. Use this as an example.
He ain't an attorney.
His father. It's very real. But see, that's our family. We got to take care of it. That's what it's about, being a community. We got to take care of it. And we got to take care of one another. He's trying to come through. He's trying to come through. So yeah, brother Tariq, we're gonna. When do you plan on? That's July, right? Still for you.
It's looking real good right now, man. We're in the middle of editing. Before I came out here. Yeah, it's looking real good.
Yeah, brother. Everything happens on time.
Yeah.
All on time. I'm gonna head out because I'm gonna have to see the family as well.
I'm about to go to my studio and do my broadcast.
Yeah. You gotta make it happen, brother.
What you doing in the this week or next week? I might have you come up to the studio.
Matter of fact, I'm here this week. I'm in New York possibly next week. So this week, just hit me. Oh, yes.
I work with y'all, inspire them every day. So
I appreciate you
with y'all, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, okay, we're on the right track, and God is good.
Honor, brother. That's what we're here for.
My two brothers.
Appreciate you, brother.
Make it happen. We got outreach and lowering the recidivism rate by teaching kids life skills and stuff like that, working in juvenile justice facilities and stuff like that, creating opportunities when they get out so they have a leg up, you know what I'm saying? They know what they can do, as opposed to like you going back and not knowing that people care about them in the way. That's just one of the many things.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Spirit Awakening Foundation. That's one of Spirit Awakening.
Spirit Awakening, jealousy.
Yeah, so beautiful
and the enemy.
It's all involved. You know what I'm saying? So that's just one of the many. I'm gonna link up.
Family, who I know personally to the documentary. Nipsey never got the official story from the family.
Yes, sir.
He wanted to. Yes, sir. The family wanted to do that. Oh no, he wanted to do a documentary, but the family is not who we reached out to entirely with the full story. So he wanted to do it, but he was never officially working on the full documentary. But yeah, so it is a part of it. But at the same time, what he was doing for the community directly was very dangerous for the enemy.
Absolutely.
You got these young brothers. You got a brother who makes it out of the hood, comes back to the hood, and builds up the hood. That is a powerful example.
And disseminates that message.
Oh yeah,
Not just
and
does
starts
it.
educating everybody on how to do it. You mean to tell me you're gonna shake up my plantation and free my slaves like this? You're gonna tell them how to get free? No.
Shaking that system up. Shaking the system.
No, that's not a good thing. You know, but we need to use this example, brother. This right here, all of our anger and our pain, use it and turn it into unity. That's it, bro. I ain't got nothing else to say about this right now. We're gonna bring this together. Yes, sir. Yes,
I just want to say thank you so much for what you're doing for the community. Like, you are a leader yourself. I love the videos.
Thank you.
Like, you can speak the truth and just continue to showing us love and light. I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
My name is Yasmin, by the way, but I just have to say something to you before you
That's
leave.
okay. No, that's why I'm here. I'm out here with you. I'm standing
Thank you.
here.
I
appreciate that.
I love your work and what you're doing. Keeping us safe.
And that's why we got to keep on. This is why just when you think we're making progress, there they go. Brother,
I wish I met you on other circumstances.
I know.
I know, right?
That's it's always this kind of circumstance.
Exactly.
Always. But we're gonna change that.
We're gonna
We're gonna change
change
it. Make sure of that. Yes, sir. Just when you think that we've made progress, which we have, the enemy has a way of coming in to remind you that you still are my nigga. The enemy does that. But we have to change this and flip it around so that we don't do this again. It's real simple. So we got to unite after this. It don't matter. Bloods, Crips, we got to come together all the way. It's nothing else that needs to be said after this. That's really it. Yes, sir.
Man, I appreciate the work you're doing in the community, man.
Appreciate you.
Zafir.
Zafir? Oh, man, that's what I'm talking about.
My teacher from that Winning Time.
Oh, yeah, hey, man. Look, I saw him. Yeah, trying to pull me in. Yes, sir. Yes,
man.
sir.
We get a picture with you, man?
Please, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Everybody say he wants to meet the honorable, man.
Oh, yeah, brother. God willing, brother. That would be an honor for him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, brother. I'll pray for that day. If you can.
Sorry.
Appreciate you.
I was gonna do ad.
Oh,
Yeah, I do real estate.
Oh, yeah. Let me know. Appreciate your work, man. All love, black man. Yes, sir.
I'll do it.
Yeah, please do. Let me know, brother. All right, family. All right, family. So listen, I'm about to head out. Trying to see which corner to go to. Okay, so. All right, family. So this is what's going to happen here. Going to try to have. Right now, all the channels are pretty much saying that it was a gang-related thing. Gang-related. How you doing? How you doing, sir? I appreciate you.
Man, you changed my life a lot. You and the shifters. Oh, yeah. You
I appreciate that, sis.
Osmond, Derek Grace.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all like my best friends in my head. Like
That's what I'm talking about.
All my Instagram just to be off. When I wake up, I see y'all. It's positive. You know what I'm saying? I got another friend who she actually started me on the journey with being for people, you know, and stuff like that. And then once I got y'all such an inspiration, but y'all remind me of brothers. You know, like little brothers, the ones I hang out with, the ones that me Nip.
Right.
So it's like.
And you from here, right?
Yeah, I'm from LA, South Central, Western 54. Yeah, so I'm from right here.
You already know.
And it's like, with y'all, like, just keep doing what y'all doing.
Yes,
because y'all touching lives and people's lives that y'all don't even know.
I appreciate that, sis. That's why we do what we do.
It's like, I've been going around, tried to, one day Derek Braces up, I tried to catch him, I couldn't catch him, I just seen your life, I was like, I'm out of here.
Oh, yeah, you saw it?
Yeah, I see your life, I was like, I gotta go.
That's right.
There's a car coming.
Oh, I got you.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate you, sis.
Like, what can I do? It's like I want to do so much, and I got this passion in me, and I feel it, and it's like I go to sleep like you need to do something.
That's right.
But it's like I don't know what to say.
I'll tell you this first off. One, you don't have to join the nation, but I advise you to go to our Sunday meeting next Sunday, public meeting, okay? Because that's where you'll meet a lot of different people, where they have organizations, groups, and we're all working together, period. Okay, we're working together in the streets with food, clothing, uniting, coming together with different Bloods, Crips, all that stuff. So that's something you can do. And you don't join the nation, you don't have to do that. But you join onto a group of people who think just like you. That's